Hey, hey. Welcome everybody to Miss Glow's Kitchen, where there's sugar, spice, and everything nice, where we slice, dice, and entice, using everything we can, from peppers to allspice. What's up, my people? Y'all know what time it is? See y'all in the kitchen. This is Louisiana style fettuccine, a Cajun fettuccine, if you will. I'll tell you, I went on a recent trip to Louisiana, and that's where I got my inspiration from. So check me out right here holding the alligator, y'all. Yes, that's where I got my inspiration from. I bought some seasoning from down there. I had to try it. So check this out. We're going to jump right into the video, baby. We're going to jump right into the cooking. I'm telling you, you're going to love this one. All right, I got a video about cooking lobster, so I'm not going to show that. Obviously, I'm sure you know how to cook shrimp, but that's on my channel somewhere too. So we're just going to cook the scallops here. Now what we're going to do is going to put a little butter in here, put a little oil. Now what you want to do is you want to sprinkle some seasoning on both sides of the scallops. Now, note that I said sprinkle. Do not heavily season these scallops. They are going into the pasta. All right, so now what we want to do is we want to get a nice sear on both sides of these scallops. Now after this, we're going to cut the other scallops horizontally. So we're going to cut them in half. So we're going to have them thinner. Those are going to take literally minutes to cook. These thicker ones, I would say they take about 5 to 6 minutes to cook. Those thinner ones are going to take anywhere from 2 to 3 minutes. Watch it. You don't want to make them rubbery. So you just want to make sure you cook them till they're done. If you have to take one out, cut it in half and look at it and test it, do that. All right? Just be really careful. You don't want to eat any really raw seafood, but all right. So cooking scallops easy. Let's move on. So here's what we need for this dish. All right, we need the fettuccine mix. What I have here, meat, seafood, chicken stock, cream of something soup. So you need cream of chicken, cream of shrimp, cream of celery. You can use any kind you want, half and half, and butter. Now, what I am going to do a little bit later in the video, just a couple minutes from now, I'm going to list the ingredients that I would use if you can't get a hold of this fettuccine mix, the ingredients that's in there. So I got you. Just hold on a second. All right, so into a pan, we're going to put a couple pats of butter. And then we're going to put in the soup. So in this case, it's cream of chicken. I'm going to use cream of chicken soup. So obviously, if you're going to use seafood, you can use cream of shrimp, which I cannot find in this area. So I have to use something else, but that's cool. All right, so we're going to cook this down. This doesn't take that long. This is the half and half. So I'm going to list these ingredients in the description box down below. If you haven't hit that subscribe button, please do so now. That subscribe, that like, the share, and the bell for notifications. All right, chicken stock. Obviously, you can use vegetable stock, seafood stock. So you can use stock or broth. Doesn't matter. All right, so whatever you have in the kitchen or whatever you can get a hold of in the grocery store, it's okay. All right, so we're going to bring this to a boil. So obviously, we want this to be free of any types of lumps. We want it to be hot, but we want it to be free of lumps too. So I'm going to boil this and cook it down till we get a smooth consistency. That's exactly what we're looking for. All right, and these are the ingredients. All right, so if you don't get a hold of this mix, like I said, these are the ingredients right here. Creole seasoning. All right, minced onions, minced red and green peppers, minced garlic pepper, parsley if you want to add a little bit of onion powder, something like that. You want to add some more spice to it. So if you want to put a cayenne pepper or something like that, that'll work out too, especially if you are looking for a spicy Cajun pasta. Okay? So sky's the limit with this. Easy recipe, and it is quick. All right, don't overcook your pasta. You want to make sure you don't. So if you have already boiled your pasta, you want to toss it in some kind of oil, some butter, some vegetable oil, some olive oil, something so that it does not stick together, okay? It's not like picking that pasta up and all of it stuck together. It's a gooey, ooey mess. All right, don't want to do that. All right, so this is coming to a boil. All right, so when this comes to a boil, you want to reduce the heat. All right, and when we reduce the heat, we're going to cook it for about 20 minutes. So this is after 20 minutes. So you can see in the pan, it's really smooth. All right, so we're going to put in our crab meat. All right, now I do not recommend this recipe that you use imitation crab meat, but if that's all you can get a hold of and you like it, all right, I'm not going to knock you for it. I'm going to say go ahead. Shh, Don't tell anybody I said it, but go ahead. All right, so I'm going to put the rest of the seafood in here. Now, obviously, if you like your pasta with a lot of sauce, then you will put less seafood. So you'll have more sauce to drizzle over your pasta. Okay? And if you want to ladle this over your pasta in plates, you can do that. On plates, I mean. You can do that. So you don't have to mix the pasta in like I'm going to do. It's always another way you can do this. So same as you do spaghetti. You either mix it or you put that sauce on the top. Yeah, that. Alright, so at this point we want to warm it up. We want to make sure it's warm. But what we don't want to do is we don't want to boil this. And we do not want to cook this seafood anymore. It's already done. So I want to make sure we're not overcooking it. We have little pieces of rubber we're biting on. Don't do it. Don't do it. Overcooked seafood is not good. Alright. So watching, bring this back to a boil. And when this is brought back to a boil, we're going to add our fettuccine in here. Okay? Alright. Of course, time has elapsed. So you see my fettuccine noodles did not stick together. Why? Because of what I said. Make sure you put some kind of oil on them. Alright, so take your tongs now. Take your tongs and just toss your fettuccine in this. Look at that. Alright, so if you like a lot of sauce in yours, then see, that's perfect for you right there. Before I put more noodles. I like mine saucy, but not that saucy. So I'm going to add some more of the noodles. Alright, now I had some of that seafood left over. So yes, I did have a plate of seafood right there. Scallops, lobster, and crab. I had some smoked sea scallops on there too. I found them on Amazon, the Amazon Fresh store. Yeah, smoked sea scallops, and they're so good. Just add another element to your dish. But you know, if you want smoky undertones too, you can add some liquid smoke. Not a bad thing to do. I love a dish. I love a dish with smoky undertones. Trust me. Alright, so I'm going to plate it. Watch this. I'm going to plate it beautifully. Now watch this. You're going to take your pasta. You want to give it a little twist when you get it on the plate. See? And this one. Flick of the wrist, darling. Give it a little twist. Watch how beautiful it's going to be. Look at that. Yes! Look at that. Look at that up close. That is our Cajun Fettuccine, Louisiana style up close. It was so good. Thanks for watching, everybody. See y'all next time. As always, I appreciate you. Hit that like, subscribe, and share. Thank you.